Hello, hello everyone. This is Running Mazukin, and I will be giving a review of Chapter 597. Chapter 597 has three main points. The first main point is the explanation of Toby's jutsu. Toby sends his body parts into another dimension to dodge attacks. So instead of becoming transparent, he just sends his body into another dimension. If he touches objects, he sends that to another dimension. So his jutsu is all about sending stuff into another dimension. And Kakashi Jutsu Kama sends stuff into another dimension. And apparently it's the same dimension because this is what causes their attacks to cross because they're both existing in the same dimension, so they hit. And because Toby isn't really sending his eyes there, he can't see it, so that means he ends up getting hit. Meaning that he can't avoid. It's the weakness of his jutsu. And I think Naruto's little yellow flash move might be similar as well because he was able to hit him, and Toby was also confused about that. But that's another story. And moving on to part two. Part two is Kakashi questions him and says, "Wait a minute, where you get your eye?" I think part of him must have speculated that it was Obito's eyes, and he said, "Yep, I got it from Obito. Don't you feel guilty? The person you let die is now being used for evil." Muahaha. Kakashi feels a little guilty, and then he tries to use that as a justification why his plan is where people who are considered heroes still fail. And if you look at Naruto, a lot of these major heroes and cool people, they fail a lot in protecting close people. And we need to move on to the part 3 where Naruto gets the target next because he starts opening his mouth. And he said, "What happens if you fail, Mr. Entrusted One? I want to be Hokage." And then Nine Tails said, "Man, I'm tired of hearing your mouth too. But whoever you talking about, this is not Naruto. Naruto won't fail because if he has my power and he's become my friend in this short amount of time, he can become Hokage. He can bring peace to this land and all this. And now we're gonna defeat you." Now that's gonna be an interesting feat, as I want to see how this is all gonna play out because Naruto's supposed to be trying to bring peace, and he's doing it by trying to crush this guy just because his way of thinking is different. But let's see what happens and see how many chapters left before we finally get to see that great identifying moment. Well, anyway, if you've been looked at my video for this long, I'd like to thank you for watching it. Have a nice day. Thumbs up, like my video, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.